Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was just past 7:30 a.m. on a crisp September morning when the storm began brewing. Not outside, but in the hearts of millions tuned in to Good Morning Britain. The kettle whistled in kitchens up and down the country, toast popped up slightly too brown, and the nation leaned in as Sir Keir Starmer prepared to defend his vision for Britain. But this wasn't just any interview. This was the interview, a showdown that would send tremors through Westminster and leave the Labour leader stumbling through a media minefield of discontent, fury, and a few brilliantly timed sarcastic zingers from GMB viewers. The hosts, sharply dressed and politely armed with questions sharpened overnight, offered little reprieve. "Sir Keir," one asked with a glint in their eye, "what would you say to those who feel this government and, frankly, this opposition are beginning to feel like a circus act?" Starmer leaned forward, his usual measured tone intact. "I'd say to them that this is a moment for serious leadership and—" But before he could finish, the studio screen lit up with a flood of live viewer reactions, streaming in faster than he could blink. "Serious leadership? This is a comedy special. Starmer's more Punch and Judy than PM material," wrote Gary from Bristol. "Is this government or the cast of a low-budget pantomime? Behind you, Keir," tweeted Denise from Croydon, prompting a ripple of laughter from the studio audience. The tone shifted. Suddenly, this wasn't just about policy. It was about performance, presence, and the rapidly eroding patience of the British public. A viewer poll flashed on screen, revealing a staggering 72% of respondents believed both the current government and the opposition had become a national embarrassment. The rest simply ticked the box marked, "I give up." Some viewers accused Starmer of being too safe, too polished, like a man trying to sell insurance during a house fire. Others said he offered no real opposition, merely echoing government policy in a different accent. But perhaps the most brutal blow came when 82-year-old Mavis from Manchester called in live, her voice calm but cutting. "Keir, love, I've seen more fight in my cat when the milkman's late. We need a lion, not a librarian." Even the hosts winced. To his credit, Starmer attempted to rally. He pivoted to policy, rattling off plans for the NHS, green energy, and affordable housing. But the wave of viewer criticism had broken the dam. People didn't want bullet points, they wanted boldness, conviction, and above all, clarity. Backstage, Labour aides watched with clenched jaws as memes exploded across social media. A trending gif of Starmer trying to dodge questions was captioned, "When you realize the circus you're in isn't hiring a ringmaster, just another clown." As the segment ended, the camera caught Starmer's tight smile, the kind you wear when you know the audience isn't clapping for you. Not today. By noon, headlines roared across digital tabloids. GMB bloodbath, Starmer flops as viewers tear into clown show politics, and Sir Keir's silenced by the people, literally. Behind closed doors, Labour HQ spun furiously, trying to reframe the damage. But in living rooms across the UK, the verdict was clear. The public had spoken, not through pundits, polls, or party spin, but through the raw, unscripted fury of morning television. And as the nation went back to buttering toast and getting the kids to school, one thing echoed louder than any soundbite Starmer had offered. We're tired of the circus. We're waiting for someone real to take the stage. And so the curtain fell on another act in the great British political theater, but the audience was no longer laughing.